Choice Hotels get you more for your money so you can maximize any road trip. Like with the road trippers we see here in their natural habitat, the breakfast area at a Comfort Inn. Here's a dad teaching his son how to make waffles, fluffy golden waffles. There's a mom making sure her daughter eats some fruit to avoid the "I'm hungry" from the back seat. And a sibling standoff over the last muffin. This is the cycle of vacation maximizationing in all its glory. Check into more. Book direct at choicehotels.com.
No, I'm proving in the ring that I like this, that I have passion for this. And I feel like I have changed their mind, a lot of the girls, because I can feel that there was a lot of hostile environment for me.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet.
Bonjour, you're watching Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. I'm TK Trinidad, and today we have an amazing show, and of course, nothing but amazing guests. From lighting up reality television screens on 90 Day Fiancé to dominating the squared circle as a WoW superhero, she's a Colombian GOAT. Please welcome Paola Mayfield. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for having me.
So obviously, when you crossed over to WoW, everybody heard you from 90 Day Fiancé, but the question is, why wrestling? Because you could have done anything else. Why wrestling?
Well, to be honest, I'm not sure. Like when I watched wrestling for the first time, I was watching this movie, Fighting with My Family, and Paige, which is Saraya, she inspired me a lot when she did her speech and why she became a wrestler when she gets into the ring. And I'm like, sometimes you just want to be somebody else, or just trying to do things that you feel like you wouldn't believe you're able of doing. And I find it super cool to be able to entertain and at the same time being able to show how athletic you are and just create a storyline, but like with everything, with excitement, with drama, with like, I don't know. I feel like I never expected in a million years that I will become a wrestler and that I have so much passion for it.
So now take us, so you decide you made that choice. You take us to your first training session and your first bump. What was that like?
Well, I remember JB. JB was my first coach in Miami. I remember like that was 45 years ago when I met him. And when he told me, when he met me, he said, she's going to take the first bump and she's never coming back. Because she looks too like girly and I don't think she's going to be able to handle this. To be honest, I didn't come back, but not because, because of the first bump. I didn't come back because I have other events to go. And he actually doubted, but after that, like when I was able to come back to training, I never stopped. Like I trained, JB took his time and I'm so grateful for him because he actually took a lot of his time to train me, even in hours that were not like school hours, because he saw in me something and I actually proved him and I showed him that I just really want to learn this. And he taught me almost everything I know.
All right. Now, is there a specific move, like, fast forward to where we are right now, you're a WoW superhero. So is there a specific move that you took from then that you're using now that you're like, people are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you're doing that?
Well, my finisher, that one was, JB taught me that finisher. One time I went to Miami, I was not living in there anymore. And I didn't sign with WoW yet by that time. And I was like, I want to do a different finish. And he actually he was doing something else. He was working on something else. And he was like, let me teach you this one. And actually now that's the finisher that I've been using.
Okay. There it is. Now, what is it called? What do you call it?
Well, I used to call it the Colombian necktie, but like we changed it a little bit on WoW. It's a neck breaker, but with the gold twist.
Okay. All right, there it is. So now fast forward to WoW. It was big news when you signed with WoW. How's your experience been? Like you're coming in, you have, over 1 million followers. You're coming in, people, want to see you wrestle. But how were the girls like in the locker room?
Well, I'm not going to lie. I don't want to be talking too much because I always get in trouble. But I feel like when I have the position that I have, that I'm coming from different shows, I'm the winner of the GOAT. I feel like some people think that I want to take everything just because it's handed to me. And I feel like at the beginning there was a lot of speculation that I just didn't want this. Like it was not that I didn't deserve it because I just got there. But I actually little by little I proved to the girls that I'm not here to receive anything like easy, like handed to me easy. No, I actually want to earn my position in the company. I want to work with each girl. I want them to respect me as a wrestler. not just see me as a reality TV star who's pretending to be a wrestler. No, I'm proving in the ring that I like this, that I have passion for this. And I feel like I have changed their mind, a lot of the girls, because I can feel that there was a lot of hostile environment for me. And it's never easy, but right now I feel like it, now that they got to know me, they know that I'm not I don't want anything given like this. I just really want to earn my position in the company.
And so what's been the biggest, the similarities and differences as far as doing reality TV and doing wrestling on television?
Wow, to be honest, every time that I just do tapings, doing wrestling is way too intense. Of course, like you have a match, you have 2 matches, maybe 3 matches. When I do filming, I can film for like 12, 16 hours. When I was doing the GOAT, I was like almost 20 hours filming. So it's very exhausting because I don't know. I feel like reality is the part of my life, and I'm not showing my life on the ring. I'm showing my performance, my storyline with whoever I'm having a match with. But in my show, on the shows that I'm in, it's just my life, so it's a little bit more exhausting because I'm sharing way too much of my personal life.
As far as WOW, there's an extensive roster for the women. Is there anybody in particular that you either want to have a match with or you're looking to have a match with again?
Well, I do want to be back in the ring with Glassmaster. And maybe give him some of what I'm thinking about Samantha Smart. I deserve that what happened between us in all of the matches that we had, like it has been, I blame it on the referee, but I do want to have a match with her. But there are a lot of girls that I would love to like I know Evelyn is my manager, but I just even want to have like a tag team with her.
Okay.
Or her on my team. I don't want to fight her. She's my girl. But maybe her against whoever in there, because I feel like it will be such a great dynamic in the ring. But girl, it's just so many talented girls at WOW that I'm just on the top of my Fury. Fury is a girl that, my gosh, she is amazing in the ring. She's such a badass. And I feel like it will be very intense. I will be a little afraid of her because she's so badass. Maybe with her, that would be a great match.
And so now there's several things I love about WOW, but one of the things that sticks out to me is the representation and just so many different women from different backgrounds, etc. As far as yourself, representing Colombia, what does that mean to you, especially in the WOW universe? And, how do you think, young girls kind of look at you as far as, being a WOW superhero?
Well, I know that I chose starting, but like for me, for someone who doesn't have a wrestling background, and I'm learning as I'm going, I'm learning the rules, I'm learning all of that stuff. I feel like it just open the door for so many people who wants to try this, because I feel that sometimes they are embarrassed or afraid that whenever they want to start, or maybe because of the English barrier. But you know what? Wrestling is international. It's like an international language. So, look, I've been communicating with people who don't speak English, or maybe like, I don't even know what's going on, but like, I've been seeing, for example, I see a Tormenta from WOW. She is an amazing wrestler, and I cannot wait to be in the ring with her because she's awesome. But like, she doesn't speak English, but everybody understands her. She doesn't need to say it, because like the movements and all that stuff are like, it's a little different from Mexico, but it's universal.
What has been your biggest challenge wrestling wise? Some people, pick up the moves. Some people it's, doing the promos. What has been your biggest challenge wrestling wise, going from reality to wrestling?
I feel like my biggest issue has been the promos. I feel like I want to say so much, and I just have all the ideas in my head. And I feel like at the beginning, the promo hasn't been that great because I'm getting so familiar with this that it's having a strong knowledge about all the business. It will help me to actually like feel more confident. But the more I watch my matches and the girls' matches and everything, I'm learning so much more that I feel like I'm coming different next time that you guys see me in there, because this is my first season on WOW. And with working with all of those girls, so I'm like, I'm new to the company, but now I feel more like I can get this better. But I feel like the promos has been my biggest issue.
And then family-wise, I mean, again, another transition into wrestling. So, family, does your family say, hey, do they want to follow in your footsteps, or do they think like, girl, what are you doing? Like, what's been the consensus?
Oh my gosh. No, I don't feel that anybody in my family will do that. I even tried to practice with Ross to do like a twist or something. But he's not flexible. I don't know. I feel like it's just hard. Like everything I do in my life, I don't have anybody that can relate that they would like to do something I do. Sadly, because it would be so much fun having a friend or someone I can actually hey, let's do this. Let's practice this new move. Or no, it's just, I don't have any.
And then what do your fans think? I mean, you had dedicated fans throughout the reality process, and are they like, oh, well, cool, she's doing something else, we're gonna follow her, whatever she's doing? Or did some friends like question you? Or
look, to be honest, people support me. My closest friends, they say like, I don't know how I do that. Like, they wouldn't be able to like last longer in the ring. But my fans, I have fans that I actually like, they watch wrestling because of me. Because like, I follow you. You are like a person who just, you fight for your dreams, and I just want to see you do great. And they have been following me, like they see every step, and it just makes me feel so proud.
So I'm guessing the goal is still to become WOW Women's Champ. That's kind of the top goal. So Classmaster currently holds it. So what's the game plan, if you can talk about it, as far as how you're gonna get to this point?
Well, to be honest, I've been showing and I've been proving that I'm worth to the title. I'm very disappointed about what happened before, but I feel like the way I've been moving, I pinned her once, so that means that like I think we need to have a rematch or something, because we are like 1-1, and I feel like I'm gonna keep going and going hard, and I don't care whoever David put on the line that I have to get rid of, I will do it, because I'm getting better and better in the ring. And once I get that title, I'm gonna prove everybody what I deserve to hold the WOW Women's Champion.
And as far as like legacy, when it's all said and done, say you have like a 10-year in wrestling and reality, all that stuff, what do you want your legacy to be?
My legacy, I want everybody to remember for someone that actually transitioned from a reality show and he was able to make a big name in wrestling. Because I have heard that some people have tried, but nothing. I'm going to prove that I didn't do that just because I wanted like for fun. No, because I know how much people respect wrestling. Wrestling fans are really fans. And I just want them to actually see me and respect me. It's like, you know what? I didn't believe on that girl at the beginning, but look at her. She made a name of herself.
There it is. Well, thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you have a match with Classmaster and etc. and your rise to the top. Just in case people aren't following you, and I mean, I don't know who isn't at this point, where can everybody find you?
Okay, my main page is Paola Mayfield, Paola_Mayfield, but also you can find me at WOW Paola. So you can find all my matches and all the drama and all what's going on with WOW.
There it is. Thank you guys so much for watching Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. My name is TK Trinidad. You can find me on everything at TK Trinidad, and you can find Women's Wrestling Talk on everything at www.talkpod.com. Thanks for watching Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet. Ciao for now.
Thanks for joining WWT. Don't forget to like us on all social media platforms at WW Talk Pod. Like and subscribe on all video and audio platforms, like yesterday, my G. And check out our website at www.talkpod.com. Thanks for watching Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet.